about that? Now, I know we're all on Tank Nation and you want the team to continue to lose and have these positive losses. But thank you. And let's be honest here, though. They're going to win basketball games. Like, it is going to happen. You can only have so many heartbreaking losses where you're up a bunch late and you blow it, or you lose by an absolute hair. Like, that can only happen so much. If this team is getting their teeth blown out every single night, then it would be a different story. But the Raptors go out there tonight on their home court against Pascal Siakam. Now, yes, the Pacers didn't have a few of their players. They didn't have Miles Turner. Obviously, Andrew Nembhard's still hurt for them, and he's obviously, he hasn't been great so far this year, but he's obviously a big factor for them. Aaron Nesmith's a good guy off the bench. Actually, he started 6 games for them. So again, Ben Shepherd's hurt as well. They've had some big injuries. But the Raptors do as well. And they went out there tonight, made the first punch, made the second punch, and every time that Indiana kind of crawled back into it, made it like an 8-point game or something like that in the fourth quarter, we're all sitting here like, oh boy, here we go again. They're going to find a way to blow it. They didn't. But it was led by R.J. Barrett and Jakob Poeltl. Those guys were outstanding tonight. R.J. facilitating and doing all kinds of great things. They dropped 39. He was outstanding getting into the paint. 4 of 8 from 3. Have a day, RJ. And Jakob Poeltl. Raptor fans, let me read out Jakob Poeltl's last few games, all right? Detroit, 25 points, 18 rebounds, and 3 assists. Shot 12 of 20 from the field, okay? Boston, 35 and 12. Shot 16 of 19 from the field. Today, against the Pacers, 30, 16, and 2. Shot 13 of 18 from the field. I mean, these last 3 games for Jakob Poeltl, he has been absurd. He's been really good. The pick and roll with him and RJ, even the pick and roll with everybody. I think Grady Dick had a couple of those as well. We made a nice couple passes to Jakob in the pick and roll. I thought they were just effective, and they attacked it all game long. But you look at the teams you're facing, right? Again, I don't want to downplay what has been done, but you're going up against the Indiana Pacers with no Miles Turner. So they're playing this fella, Enrique Freeman, at the 5, and then it's kind of a mishmash after that, right? So Jakob's going to feast on that. You look at the Boston Celtics. They had, was it Queta, or whatever his name is, that guy, but he didn't play the entire basketball game, right? You look at their bigs. He got the start. He played 33 minutes, I guess, so Jakob did kind of cook him, and he's a big fella, isn't he? He's a 7-footer, so you got to give him a little bit of credit for that, I guess. But then you got the Detroit Pistons, where Jalen Duren, so that's a decent play. But overall, you're not going against an Embiid or anybody massive like that. But Jakob's doing a job, man. He's been efficient. He's been great in the defensive end. What was he today? A -3 on the floor. I was against Boston. Hold on. Let's go to his right now stats from today's game. 30, 16, and 2, was a plus 18 on the floor. I mean, everybody cooked, right? Davion Mitchell was a plus 26. Grady a plus 18. Ochai plus 12. RJ plus 12. And the bench struggled. Boucher, Shed, and Mogba all minus double digits. But again, a win is a win, right? And I'm okay with tanking. I was listening to Blake Murphy today on the JD Bunkus podcast. And from what I was hearing, it sounds like the worst top 3 records, the percentage to get the number 1 overall pick doesn't change. It's like an 11% chance or something like that. But obviously you can fall a little bit lower. You can fall to 7th if you end up in the 3rd spot or something along those lines. But the chance to get number 1 doesn't change. So that's an interesting thing to keep moving forward. But the Raptors win. They're now 3-12 on the season. They shot the 3 extremely well. 48% from 3, 14 for 29, 58% from the field. They out-rebounded them to all hell, 47-32. They just played a really good game. Too many turnovers, though. And that's kind of why the Pacers hung around in this basketball game. 23 turnovers for the Raptors. They had 17 steals. And that's a lot of careless passes from the Raptors. How many did Jamal Shed have? I feel like he had quite a few turnovers. He only had 3. Poeltl had 6. RJ had 5. But again, those are the guys that have the ball a ton. it's going to happen. But you look at Grady. The one thing I want to say about Grady, I wish he shot more today. I understand that RJ, again, 39, 9, and 5, 13 of 22 from the field, 9 of 12 from the line, 4 of 8 from 3. He's going to take a ton of shots. Grady took 9 shots today. You know? Davion Mitchell and Ochai Agbaji took only like two less shots than Grady. Did have 15, 4, and 3. Shot 4 of 9 from the field. A perfect 4 of 4 from the line. Was 3 of 6 from 3. So you'll take that from Grady, and he was a plus 18 on the floor. You'll take that any day of the week. Also, shout out Garrett Temple. Got to see him out there a little bit, just playing with energy. And Jamison Battle, what did he do? He was a -4 in the 10 minutes he played, but knocked down 3 threes. So you love to see that. Took 5 of them in 10 minutes. Good. Chuck him. You're a 3-point shooter. Let it happen. He was 3 of 5 from 3. So you like what you saw there. Again, Raptor fans, wins are going to happen. You just don't really want to see them happen a lot if you're on Team Tank. And look, you have some damn good teams coming up. You have the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have won a couple in a row and are starting to find things at home. And then you go to Cleveland to take on the 15-0 Cavs. I mean, that ain't going to be easy. But then you have the Pistons and the Pelicans, who are both not great. And then in Miami, home for Miami, home and home against Miami. Then you're at home again against the Pacers. Then you got Thunder, Mavericks, Knicks. There's some chances for some losses here, Raptor fans. So don't lose our marbles over one win today. It was bound to happen. They were going to win a game, and here it was tonight at home against the Indiana Pacers, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the win today, because look. I'm on Team Tank just as the next guy. But talking about a win once in a while where there's some positive signs ain't a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing whatsoever. Now, would I have loved, RJ and Jakob to do what they did and have them maybe lose the game? Yeah, probably. But I'll take a win to talk about. It's much more fun to talk about a win, all right? So you know what, guys? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys Leafs edition Wednesday as they welcome in the Vegas Golden Knights to Scotiabank Arena at 7:30, or no, it's probably 7 o'clock. It's a home game. Home game weekday. Hold on, let me make sure. It's 7:30 on Wednesday. Okay, so that's interesting. Leafs and Golden Knights at Scotiabank Arena. For the Raptors, their next game isn't until Thursday as they host the Minnesota Timberwolves at Scotiabank Arena at 7:30. All right, so you know what, guys? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the win today, because enjoy one once in a while. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the game. Talk to you guys then.